Hello, everybody. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Here we are starting this new live stream, spot show live stream. Trying to work out the quirks because I have no clue what I'm doing. But oh, so I am being seen. Let's see if I am being heard. And apparently, there's two people. I already got two likes on here. So my train wreck is entertaining people, ain't it? Anyway, how you folks doing today? Hope everybody had a great day. Um, like I said it's going to be like a little open forum type deal. I'm just going to wing it and see what happens here. Probably going to start off with, let me get my little notes here. Probably going to go through these WWE Raw reviews from this past week or Monday. Uh, let's go to it. I'll try not to say too much. Anyway, Cody Rhodes comes out, hypes up War Games. Judgment Day comes out, and a match between Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn versus Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough is set up. Uh, they have their match, and of course, Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley jump in, giving Seth and Sami the DQ win. Surprise, surprise. Adam Pearce comes out. He's all pissed off, uh, as usual. Then he bans Judgment Day and Team Cody members from the arena for the main event. Zoe Stark confronts a angry Rhea Ripley, saying she's in her head. But Rhea states she will show Zoe Stark that mommy is always on top. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Otis after three Kinshatas. Tegan Knox defeated Piper Niven. Ludwig Kaiser defeats Tommaso Ciampa after Ciampa gets distracted by Vinci laying out Gargano. Axelia Lee defeats Indy Hartwell after the referee stoppage. Becky Lynch challenges Lee. Miz defeats Ivar. Poor Ivar then receives a tsunami splash by a big Bronson Reed. Damian Priest welcomes new member JD McDonough as he is the new. It's official now. He is a new member of the Judgment Day. He's been trying out for months now. And in the main event, Finn Balor and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day successfully defended their tag team championships against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, thanks to some help from Drew McIntyre. And it's announced that Drew McIntyre is the fifth man for the Judgment Day team. After the show, there was a video of, I guess, a fan posted it up on their smartphone. Cody Rhodes cut a promo saying, "Look, he's got friends too," and the crowd started chanting Randy Orton. Yes, not CM Punk. Speaking of Raw, the ratings dipped down a little bit from last week. Last week's ratings was 1.5 million viewers to this week's 1.467 million viewers. Now over there at Dynamite, John Moxley and Wheeler Yuta of the Blackpool Combat Club defeated Hook and Orange Cassidy. Moxley would hit the Death Rider on Hook. Yuta rolled him up with a seatbelt, seal that win. Adam Page got personal with Swerve Strickland and their little face-to-face conference, calling him a coward and a dumbass. They will meet in a Texas death match come full gear. That's this Saturday. Sky Blue defeated Red Velvet with the Cold Blue. That puts her in a three-way match with for the TBS Championship with Julie Hart and the champion Chris Statlander. Samoa Joe destroyed some Hammenegger. Penta and Commander were defeated by the Young Bucks. The Bucks kicked them in the Webos and the BTE on Commander. The Guns, Austin and Colton Gunn, they don't get paid by the hour either. 310 to Yuma to two more Hammeneggers. Chris Jericho, Keita Kabushi, Kenny Omega, and Paul White defeated the Don Callis family after Omega hit Cage with the one wing angel. MJF came out, cut a promo. So did uh, Jay White, and Jay White left it as, "Hey, he's got two words for him. Get him." That's when Juice Robinson and the Guns jumped MJF. Uh, as the dynamite was cutting off, you see Samoa Joe in the back watching as MJF got his butt kicked. So that's the results for AEW Dynamite and Monday Night Raw. Let's see here. Let, let me see what's going on here. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bear with me, folks. I'm on video here. Unless they cut it off. I should have said, "Hey, can you hear me? How do I sound?" Yes, I do got a couple of guinea pigs out there. So, uh, what have I been watching wrestling this week besides Raw and Dynamite? I did get to go back and see some of the Dark Side of the Ring this past seasons. Watched the Man of TA one. That was sad. That was like my um, the gateway drug for me in wrestling was WWF. Seeing Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania running wild, first WrestleMania, blah blah blah, and that kind of set the tone. Then once I got introduced to the NWA, Jim Crockett Promotions, because we lived in a little town called Maysville, Georgia at the time, and we picked up the Charlotte Channel 4, I believe, was it NBC channel, and they showed NWA Pro. There was another independent channel, 21. They showed NWA Worldwide Wrestling, which is also JCP. Magnum was that dude, but that car accident really screwed him up. Um, so that was kind of sad to see. He was an angel, though. He got married and liked to fool around, but look at dude. Wouldn't you be tempted? Um, and of course, I watched the Chris Candido and Tammy Cinch Dark Side of the Ring, and that was just, oh my gosh. If you didn't like Sonny or Tammy Cinch, you didn't like her anymore after watching this. If you were a fan of Chris Candido and you're really tenderhearted, if you cried at the end of Old Yeller, you probably cry at the end of the Chris Candido Dark Side of the Ring. She treated him really bad, and man, I mean, I remember when he passed away. He passed away and staph infection. He broke his ankle, got surgery, decided decided to fly back to Jersey. I guess knowing and telling us, "Hey, dude, don't fly nowhere," um, because that's going to cause blood clots and stuff like that. And that's uh that's pretty much what caused his death. I also got to watch the rest of the Tales from the Territories from Vice Network. They were pretty good. Got to finally watch Portland, which I do got the Portland rundown recap up. Going to be doing the Jim Crockett promotions and the Mid South. Mid South, UWF, probably definitely my favorite territories at the time. Um, just always something happen, exciting, blood, guts, things like that. One of the things I remember from Mid South, I will be doing a video for JCP and Mid South, but one of the things I remember is seeing basically a chicken wire cage, like a barbed wire chicken wire, Fantastics and Terry Taylor. See, even though they were, Terry Taylor and the Fantastics were pretty boys, they bled too. Kind of like the way the Fabulous Ones did in Memphis. I mean, the Fabulous Ones in Memphis were targeted towards older women, while the Rock and Roll Express were targeted to the younger demographic. How to say that? Um, let's see what else is going on. Let's pick up some current news. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been watching wrestling lately. Uh, I did watch the Matt Bourne uh, Tales from the or not Tales from Territories, Dark Side of the Ring. And man, I think Jake Roberts said it one time in his interviews. Don't try drugs the first time because you'll like it and you'll keep doing it. Um, I mean, he had a good gig going in WWE playing a clown, and he actually worked at it and got good at that character. But unfortunately, drugs and everything else kind of kind of ruined that. So that's the only 3 episodes of this past season's Dark Side of the Ring I've watched. Um, what else is going on? Also, just posted the video just a while ago. If you live in Georgia, want to know the upcoming events as far as wrestling concerned, Georgia Independent shows coming up. Check out that video. It's a quick little rundown. I didn't have the full card at my disposal, uh, but I think all the promotions will have their own social media, Facebook, Twitter pages that you can look at, see what the full card is. They probably have. I know Southern Fried Championship Wrestling has their own YouTube channel. You can go to that, see their uh, past events. They're also really good at promoting their shows on social media, especially on Facebook. Uh, they'll have wrestlers and managers and all that cut promos. The matchmaker Bill Behrens will run down a card, when it gets closer to the shows. So yeah, they do a really good job of promoting their shows on social media. Um, excuse me, I don't guess I should be. I ain't bringing water or anything. I do got a little bit of um, Coca Cola here. Yes, if you're in the South, it's Coke. It's not soda. It's not pop. It's Coke. It's not Pepsi. It's Coke. If you ever go through a drive-through, I'm sure a bunch of people will actually know this. Go to a drive-through, like say Taco Bell, and you say, "Hey, 2 soft tacos and a large Coke." They'll ask you, "Is Pepsi okay?" No, we need Coke. Actually, they do have just Pepsi. Pepsi's nasty. That's just my opinion. Um, neither one of them want to sponsor, or I ain't asked nobody to sponsor me. So, uh, but yeah, yeah. Sometimes we'll say, Pepsi fine, no Coke, and let's give you Pepsi, and you'll realize there's a difference, bad difference. Let's see here. What else is going on in the world of wrestling? And so I guess so far, I guess everybody's tuned in. Um, one person's not here no more. And like I said, uh, there's a chat thing. What else can I blab about? Can't just sit here for 13 minutes and call it a day. I'm not gonna say long because, unfortunately, I still have one of those real jobs I gotta get to first thing in the morning. So let's see what else is going on in the wrestling world. Uh, John Cena is actually going to have a new talk show. I just read here. Basically, it sounds like didn't isn't one doesn't one, like Jimmy Fallon or one of the late night comedians have a segment where guests rise in a car. But anyway, this oh, let's see here. Oh, apparently can't comment in the chat. I guess I can chat myself. Like I said, this is a oh, okay. Oh, so they can't comment in the chat. Needs to have a channel. Huh, I'll just put okay. Um, bear with me because this probably will be shown later, so uh, you'll have to fast forward a little bit till I start yapping again. Anyway, yes, Roku has revealed their latest talk show. It's called "What Drives You," set to be hosted and executive produced by John Cena. This series will showcase Cena and conversations with a variety of celebrity guests discussing cars and other topics while driving. Uh, like I said, didn't Seinfeld was it Seinfeld or somebody did that already? But yeah, it's gonna be on Roku. Gonna be produced by him. Um, let's see, What Drives You is produced by ITV America's Left Field Pictures, David George, Sean Witt, Sean Moore, Jay Feinstock, John Cena, and Dan Bamey. For the series, executive producers, Son Boyle oversees the series on behalf of the Roku's originals. Actually, I got a Roku stick, but I don't watch any of the Roku originals. Um, when when did they say? Oh, apparently there's going to be another Die Hard 2. Die Hard. Kevin Hart is in it. Um, so yeah, I just going through that article. Let's see. Kurt Angle foresees world champion potential and Logan Paul. I'm not big on celebrities getting into wrestling too much. Um, I mean, he's done pretty good. He has his type stuff, meaning that it's never really worked a match or worked a hold too much. It's just been, I mean, he'll do like a little bit, then it's all spot here, kind of like a video game wrestler, basically. But he's actually done pretty decent. I mean, I'm not going to knock him. He's a whole lot better than I thought he was going to be. Let's see. What else could be interesting? Oh, yeah. Anybody's looking for Christmas presents for myself? WWE launches official Lucha Libre mask featuring MLB teams. So, Atlanta Braves. That would be very. He gets me that. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Okay, what else? Oops. And see, everybody want to text me and message me and everything else. It's like I'm busy. I'm trying to be a star. So anyway, oh gosh, any SEC fans out there? This will not make you happy. WWE joins forces with Big 12 Conference for 2023 Big 12 Football Championship collaboration. WWE has revealed a collaboration with the Big 12 Conference focusing on Big 12 Football Championship. The partnership includes the creation of a custom title belt designated for this year's MVP. The belt will be awarded on the field by a WWE superstar following the game. The announcement can be viewed below. Irving, Texas, and Stamford, Connecticut. Today, the Big 12 Conference announced a collaboration with WWE for upcoming 2023 Dr. Pepper Big 12 Football Championship. See, that's what's wrong with college sports. Everybody's got a big sponsor. It's like Dr. Pepper. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl used to be just a Peach Bowl. Uh, Nose Candy Sugar Bowl used to be just a Sugar Bowl. Just kidding about the nose candy part. Through this partnership, the Big 12 and WA will introduce a custom-made championship belt for this year's Big 12 championship. Most outstanding player presented on the field at the conclusion of the game by a WWE superstar. Additionally, a co-branded WWE Big 12 logo will be featured throughout the venue and on the field. So basically, they're paying for advertisement through the Big 12. Um, you know what? He probably could got a lot more eyes on it if he partnered with the SEC. Just saying. Just saying. Nobody cares for the Big 12. But anyway, let's see what's going on here. Um, Edge, Adam Copeland, embraces creative freedom in AEW. I got some good stories to tell. In a recent interview with the New York Post.com, wrestling superstar Adam Copeland, better known as Edge, shares insights on the creative liberties he's experiencing in AEW compared to his time in WWE. Copeland highlighted the distinct creative process in AEW, noting what I've noticed is the creation process and some of the freedom that comes along with that. And I think that's been really fun. Not that I haven't had creative freedom, I've been very lucky in that regard over the years, but it's different when there are not shareholders, and it's different when there is a different structure in that regard. He's probably got a point there. You got to keep those shareholders happy. Um, they want the company to be making money. Discussing his limited schedule during his tenure with the WWE, Copeland expressed understanding of the company's strategy, but also conveyed his desire for more in-ring storytelling opportunities. He said, "I think from their perspective, and I see their perspective entirely. If we bring you out too much, then it's not special anymore. I get that. I really do. So it was for limited dates. With that with that though, you can't really get into a proper story. You can't really drive into what this thing is could be. For me, looking at it, it's like I'm 49. I've got very, very limited time to capitalize on what I have left because 3 months off, that's 3 months where I could have done some stuff. And I know it sounds great on paper. And, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't a horrible place to be, but I'm going to do this, man. But I'm going to do this, man. I want to do it. I want to try and craft some stories and do what I can while I can. So limited time, yeah, because it's far closer to the end of my career than I'm to the beginning. But still, I got some good stories I can tell and a whole new roster of people who I've never touched before. Um, yeah, MJF. Uh, I don't know. What do you people? I guess later on with this, this thing ends and other people watch it. Leave a comment to what do you think about Edge versus Sting in his retirement match. I still kind of prefer Sting versus Darby Allin as Sting's last match, but uh, he might be. I know Allen is supposed to be climbing Mount Everest. That could be around the time that Sting does have his last match. So, but I still think Edge and Christian Cage versus FTR would have been kind of neat. But, but that's just my opinion. Let's see. Nobody cares about spoilers. Uh, let's see. Do we care about Vince McMahon? He sold a lot of stock. He stole a lot of stock for a lot of money. He's richer now. That's all you need to know about that one. Um, ah, WWE announced its first ever premium live event in France, and it's going to be Backlash 2024. In 2024, WWE will make its way to France. The company revealed on Thursday that the Backlash event in the following year will mark the first ever premium live event hosted in France. This event, named WWE Backlash France, is scheduled for Saturday, May 4th at the LDLC Arena in Lyon, Desans. Um, The LDLC Arena can accommodate up to 16,000 people for concerts and 12,000 people for sports events. Last month, Fightfield reported that Backlash was expected to be held in France the following year, with Paris initially thought to be the probable location. This announcement comes on the heels of last month's revelation that WWE will hold its first ever premium live event in Germany titled Bash in Berlin, scheduled for August 31st, 2024. Uh, then you got the usual garbage. So, goody, I guess. Um, I don't know. Usually, sometimes I go to Georgia Indie shows on Saturday, and when I started doing this, I started doing the reviews of premium live events. That's because I am just you know and get it for somewhat free on Peacock. That's kind of the reason the premium live events or the pay per views from AEW reviews come few and far between. Which this Saturday I will be watching Full Gear. Uh, looks like it might be a decent show. This is interesting. Any CM Punk fans out there? During his 83 Weeks podcast, WWE Hall of Famer Eric Bill commented on rumors of CM Punk potentially returning to returning to WWE. He states, "I still think it's a remote possibility. I never come out and said there's no way it'll never happen. I know better than that, for crying out loud. I've been involved in too many things that everybody thought would never happen, but I do feel that it's extremely remote. One, just because logically WWE doesn't need them, which, no offense, they don't need them. They got they got a nice roster full of people ready to take. Just about anybody can take a top spot or be pushed that top spot. I mean, you got, of course, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. You got Drew McIntyre. He can be main event. He can hold a strap for 6 months to a year. You got the emergence now of LA Knight. Um, he's over, and oh my ear. Um, he's over, and looks like he. I mean, I don't think he'll have a long reign. Maybe short reign or a group of he might have different reigns in short amount, like 6 months, 3 months, maybe a year. Well, maybe not so much a year. Jay Uso, he's doing pretty good. Uh, People dig him. He definitely can light a crowd. Uh, Damian Priest, maybe another short reign guy, in between guy. But yeah, they got enough talent there to. Um, they don't need a guy like CM Punk. Would it be cool to see him in a WWE ring? Sure, one last time. Um, would it be cool to see CM Punk in their Hall of Fame? Sure. I know that if I was in the WWE, Triple H or whatever, I'm pretty sure he's doing it. It's like, look, whatever happened at AEW, you're not going to pull it here. Um, and they're gonna hold them back on a short leash when it comes to that kind of stuff. But um, so yeah, I actually did a video about that too. I can't pull it up right now, but uh, just look this going to my name video, and I think I did pull a scenario where this is what will be cool. I think will be cool that would happen if CM Punk comes back. Um, anyways, uh, what time is it? It's about 8:30 now, and I think I've said and babble enough. Like I said, this is basically a test run to see how things go. Uh, it's a little nervous, obviously, but still got some quirks to work out. But yeah, definitely will do this again sometime. Um, Other than that, this does it for me for this first spot show live stream. And if you catch it later, please come join me next time. Like I said, I like bullshitting about wrestling. Hey, can I say bullshit? Hopefully. I ain't said it. Have I said an F bomb yet? No F bombs, but I did say bullshit. So, anyway, until then, you folks have a good one and take it easy.